Hey, bro, you want offense? No? What about defense? You want some defense? No? What about both? Check this out. Check this out, bro. Check this out. Oh, this is the stuff. This is okay. Okay. Anzu Brushwood is a character that I've been wanting to do a walkthrough of for a while now because she tends to be a little bit more technical and a little harder for new characters to understand. But dude, dude. Okay. So her whole thing is she actually is the only character that allows you to mod your stats in mid game. I'm going to show you how that works. So let's start with the basics. You'll see that when she starts on the battlefield, Anzu has 7 health and 11 cards. So she is more of an offense build character, can't take a heavy hit, tends to be more of a glass cannon out of the gate. However, let's take a look at her specials, especially Tactical Analytics. Tactical Analytics is a special boost that when you play it on yourself, you're actually going to trade your HP with your AP. So what that means, you are literally going to take your current health and transform it into new cards. And at the same time, you're going to take your old cards and transform those into new health. Let me walk you through that and show you how that works. So let's say at the start of the battle, you have 7 health and 11 cards. You then play Tactical Analytics. So these 7 cards are going to turn into new health, and your old health is going to turn into new cards. So at this point, she would have 11 health and 7 new cards. All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You swapped your stats. But she does so much more. It's not just swapping your stats, it's modding your stats. Let me explain. You see, the key here is that there is no max to your cards or your HP. Okay. So you see what that means is, depending on the flow of battle and when you choose to play Tactical Analytics, you can effectively choose your own cards and HP. Let's say that you played a very powerful life card on yourself, so she heals up for 12. So at that point, she would then have 19 HP. You could then play Tactical Analytics and trade those for 19 new cards. That is a huge card draw, and you're going to get some powerful weapons. Now, of course, the downside with this is whatever your old card count was, that's going to be your new HP. So if she was down to like 4 or 5 cards left when she played Tactical Analytics, yes, she's going to swap out and have those 19 cards from that extra health. But on the flip side, her old cards mean she's only going to end up with 5 health. So now here you are with this massive load of treasures and itty bitty amount of health. Yeah, everybody's going to come right after you and want to steal your goodies. Of course, the flip side to that is that you do have a lot of powerful weapons to defend your horde with. Now, let's say you want to go the opposite direction. Like, let's say you want to go into having higher HP. Well, in that case, just make sure that you have a lot of cards. So if you score a couple times and earn more cards, or say you play a card that lets you draw more cards, then you'll have a lot of extra cards. And then you swap your cards for your health. So your old cards turn into your new health. So if I had 20 cards, I could trade those in for 20 health. And then let's say I still had 7 health, I could trade those for 7 new cards. So depending on the situation, you can optimize for health or cards right in the heat of the battle. Whatever you need, she can do it. The drawback to this, of course, is Tactical Analytics is a boost, which means it is a main action phase move. It's not a trap. So while you're boosting yourself, you're left vulnerable. If you're over here and you play Tactical Analytics and you're swapping your stats, yeah, people can come in and knock you out while you're doing that. So be careful and make sure you look for an opening when you mod your stats. Now, Anzu is pretty much focused on her stats manipulation, but I would be remiss if we don't talk about her other special, Lo Grudo. So Lo Grudo is kind of a lackluster attack. It's just kind of there, honestly, because she's poured all of her other stats builds into her main stats and stats manipulation. But that said, in the right situation, Lo Grudo can still be a pretty powerful hit. It's only a hit too, but it doubles if the target damages you during the same turn. So if you know someone's coming after you and you want to give them a little bit of revenge damage, throw this down at the same time that they're coming after you to sort of double it. Also, you'll notice that Anzu is one of those weird characters who comes with a move that does not match her character elementals. So she actually has a mystic elemental action, even though she's a war unaligned. So that can catch people off guard too, that even though she's war, she actually has a built-in advantage against technology. So if you're going up against an Anzu, the main thing to keep in mind is that Anzu is a very introspective character. So she is going to want to be focusing on her stats manipulation and setup. Oftentimes, they'll open the battle with a powerful healing move so they can round out their low health, while simultaneously creating options for them to mod their stats into more cards later. If you watch the flow of battle, you can kind of predict what Anzu's going to do. So if you see her health getting low, you know that she might swap for more health. Or if you see her card count getting low, you know she might swap for more cards. Like if she starts tanking up more health than necessary, you need to start getting suspicious. Like if she's over here with like 50 health, I know that she's going to try to trade those in for cards. So you do want to make sure to keep an eye on her health and to know that at any point she could transfer those over for cards. So make sure that you keep her from healing too much. You want to make sure that you have cards that are good for countering heals. Also, again, keep in mind that she is vulnerable while she's boosting. So if you can predict when she's going to try to go in for the swap, you can potentially knock her out before she's able to get off her next strategy. So there you have it, Anzu in a nutshell. Definitely test her out for yourself and see how you like her. And thanks again for watching and helping us grow. And if you want to see us keep on growing, check out our website and all the cool merch we have available there.